The months that came after, right, the heart attack is I'm dealing with the physical immobility. Okay. And as a person that exercises numerous times a day, every day, to have that taken away from you, it messes with your psyche. It messes with your physical appearance perceptions. It messes with the communities that you have around exercise. I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, I don't know who I am anymore. I feel like a part of me died. I don't recognize myself, even though the same people are around me. I went through a full blown death, physical death. And so then that also came with an emotional and mental death as well. I got to a point in probably, I want to say it was September, I didn't want to live anymore. And that was a really, really scary place to be because of my background being so close with physical and mental health. I, communicated my thoughts and feelings to my therapist, and it really was beyond what her and I could do. So I really looked to my resources, even if I didn't know what they were. I just started calling around places of, who can I talk to beyond my cognitive behavioral therapist, because I'm having these feelings and these thoughts, and they're not a reflection of who I really am, but they are a projection of what I've gone through. And so I'm going to use my resources because I know if I were to tell a friend this was happening to me right now, they would want what's best for me. And even though this is hard, I need to help myself. And if I can't help myself, I need to find people that can. And so I really had to go through a mental death after that. And again, these experiences were like so raw and vulnerable that there's so much power in them. There's so much power in being at your lowest and still being your true self, regardless if it's to strangers, friends, family, whoever you need to tell, and just owning it. It's not even being proud owning it. It is just like, this is what I'm going through. If this is how you could support me, if this is how you could be there, great. If not, I totally understand. Just full surrender of what's happening. It will help with the healing process, whether you're in the beginning stages or at the end. And so once I started to quote unquote come out of this, I really was very introspective for months, still very much hermiting, but really leaning into my spiritual community, and trying to go back to cycle again was terrifying. You're telling me I'm going to walk into the same room that I had a heart attack in and no one's going to know and I'm going to be fine? Terrifying. But I did it anyways because I said I'd rather do it scared than not do it at all. And that's kind of been a mantra of mine, even of late, of like, I'm really scared, but I'm going to do it anyways because I'd rather do it than ponder what would have happened if I did or didn't. And so I got back into it. And with my background, I've been a clinical exercise physiologist for many years at the U, where I was helping patients post heart attack with exercise rehabilitation. So I just treated myself as a patient. I walked in there, I used my pulse ox, I monitored my heart rate, I took things at my pace, I took my blood pressure, and I just treated myself like an external patient. Okay. I know mentally I can do more because I have a very athletic background, but physically I have to treat myself like a patient. I have to treat myself like a heart patient because I am.